I want to talk about NCAA 25 and its announcement to cover. Now, this news came out last week, but we do this live show on Tuesday. You know what it is. What I find really cool about this is the NCAA cover in the past has been one of the most significant moments in the college football calendar, because this has been a ready-made way to say who the star or stars are in our sport. This is the reason name, image, and likeness exist, because this video game was such a big deal that Ed O'Bannon decided to sue people, and EA Sports said, hey, too rich for our blood. We can't afford to do it. We need some legislation. The NCAA got to get out of our way. And somehow, some way, some 10 years after the last NCAA came out, not only did we end up with another Michigan player on the cover, but we ended up with a Colorado football player on the cover, along with a Texas player. Now, what I find cool about this is, as much as y'all claim not to talk about Colorado and Coach Prime, here he is once again running the sport. Video game industry worth about $188 billion 2022. Okay. In the U.S. alone, it's worth about $46 billion. Okay. College football 2019 worth about $20 billion, right? Let's be conservative, say it's worth 25. EA Sports is worth 34. And even they looked at Colorado football and said, nope, we can make money putting a player on a cover in the middle who was on a football team that went 4-8, on a football team that gave up the booty to Stanford. And the player that we chose got torched by Alec Ayenmar for 294 yards up and down the field. That is how significant Travis Hunter is to Colorado, and how significant Colorado is to college football in this moment. He's in the middle of a national champion in Donovan Edwards and a Heisman hopeful, and a Big 12 champion, college football playoff participant, quarterback at the University of Texas in Quinn Ewers. And after all that, ain't nobody talking about Colorado making its first appearance ever on a college football video game. And we've been making college football video games since we put Bill Walsh's white hair on 93. But we also talking about how Shedeur Sanders doesn't end up on this cover. And I find that to be funny. I feel this is so funny to me, because people really do want to talk about Shedeur. People really do want to talk about Colorado, and people really do want to talk about money, even when they are chirping saying, we don't want to talk about money. We don't talk about Colorado. I assume the reason that you don't see Shedeur Sanders on the cover of NCAA 25 is because he commands a higher price tag than Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter, who goes on record to say, I don't give a good damn about no $600 to be in EA Sports. And they probably pay him a little bit more, because being on the cover athlete, just not that much more, because that man is like me. He be playing NCAA 14 on his PC with his bros, because that's what it's about. That's the sport right there, baby. You are on the cover of NCAA football. That's immortal. Like, for me, that's bigger than winning the Heisman Trophy. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the cover of NCAA, because that's what it means. Now, Shedeur also had the best-selling jersey of any college football player in America last year. Again, team went 4-8, and he got sacked 50 times. Didn't matter, because that's how cool the young boys think the young boy is. That is what Coach Prime's child has wrought. And the way that people are already talking about Shedeur Sanders, would not shock anybody to see him drafted in the first round, along with Travis Hunter, right? Say nothing of what's going to happen to the budding media star that is Deion Sanders Jr. behind the camera. And then Shiloh Sanders probably going to have a good long time in the NFL himself, playing safety. And to think, all of this happened at an HBCU called Jackson State, in a city that didn't have no running water that was clean for 4 consecutive months. I'm just going to throw that out there. Let y'all know where Prime came from, where we come from, and where we have gone. Again, the man became a head coach in 2020 at Jackson State. By 2024, one of his players is on the cover of NCAA 25. I don't know how to make it cleaner than that. I really don't. Because at this time when, we care about winning, I care about winning. Your team going 4-8? Not a good look. Never going to be a good look. Yet and still, Ohio State, Colorado has sold out for a second consecutive year its season tickets. They have a record increase in applications from prospective students. That is, people that are signing up to give you their money not once but twice. Once for tuition, twice as a donor. Okay, this is winning. It's just not winning on the field yet. Now, what that going to look like if they go 4-8 again, we'll see, right? But they ain't gone 4-8 right now. Right now, going into the summer, they're winning. They are winning. At a time when it's supposed to be talking about Michigan, we can't fix our mouths talking about Michigan. One, because Michigan ain't making it all that easy to do. And two, because Colorado State's making this news. They got dudes we want to see. Say nothing of Texas being back. Hell, I didn't think I would see another Texas player on a football cover. Like Brian Orakpo on PS2, that was a big deal. Now, I also want to throw in here right quick, right fast. Not every NCAA cover is a banger, okay? Because somebody in their wisdom decided to put Joey Harrington on the cover of the 02. I still don't understand, because you had Superman, that is Roy Williams, absolutely styling on Chris Sims, putting that ball in Teddy Lehman's hands. That was the picture. That was 01. That was the picture. That's all you had to do. All you had to do was do that. Or you could have gone with Quentin Griffith, who went for 1,800 damn yards at Oklahoma. But no, you put Joey Harrington on the cover of NCAA. Worst decision you made since Jared Zabransky. I'm not playing. I'm not playing. If you like what you've seen, consider subscribing to the #1 college football show on YouTube, the Fox Sports app, or wherever you get your podcast.